Hi, my name is Tricia. I'm just going to spend a few minutes going through what my fitness journey has been like. And when I started out as a child, I really was not athletic. I participated in cheerleading. I was mostly one of those sort of band music kids. I played 12 years of piano. I participated in the band and really loved music and felt from an athletic standpoint probably actually just a little uncoordinated. But I enjoyed my school. I loved school, and I headed off to college to become an optometrist, and met my husband there, and we began a practice together. And both of us really were always pretty good about eating relatively well. We maintained our weight pretty reasonably, and we never really had to do anything concentrated in that way. But we were always kind of trying to stay fit and doing different types of fitness programs and things like that. And we were relatively successful with it. I wouldn't say consistent, but we were very successful with it. And then we proceeded to have 4 children, and that takes a toll on the body for sure. But once I got done with having our fourth child, I was really motivated to get back in shape, and that's really when I took up running. And I love running. I love running outdoors. I'm not a treadmill runner, but I love the fresh air, and I love being able to just have some quiet time, in my head, basically. And so I've always been running. And then about 5 years ago, I absolutely, my whole body just went into a complete upheaval. From a health standpoint, I just really was having a bad time. Emotional changes, hormonal changes, my metabolism, my appetite. I just, it was just crazy, and I couldn't figure it out. When I was going to the doctors, we were trying to figure out what was going on. No one really could figure it out, and lots of different surgical options were offered and different things that we could look at, but nobody really could figure it out. And that went on, and it got so physically bad that I really couldn't do any exercise at all, and work was even getting difficult, and I was gaining weight. Just it was just crazy, and definitely not feeling very good. And then we get to about a year ago, and it was concluded with more testing that all of a sudden at that point I took a nosedive into menopause, and it was confirmed. And then they just kind of said, well, no surgery for you, but this is what it is. And I'm like, great, what do I do now? And so I got through that. I mean, it actually went through pretty quickly. And so it wasn't fun for a few months, but then I started to feel better. So I started to go, okay, this is it. I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to go back to what I was doing before. I'm going to get this body back into shape, kind of force it back into gear. And over 6 to 8 months, it just wouldn't happen. My body would not kick in. And I had just gained weight in places that I just couldn't even imagine where you would gain weight. And it just was really odd for me. And I really couldn't get a handle on it. But no matter what I did, no matter how hard I pushed, I really couldn't, I just didn't see any changes. And I was trying to use different goals to kind of motivate me. Like my son was graduating, I'll use that as an incentive, and that date would go by and I still didn't gain any, lose anything. And then I had a September wedding, and I was going to use that for my focus and really work hard. And boy, I just could not get anything to happen. And so I get to the end of September, and I have my 50th birthday. And at that point, I'm kind of just, you reevaluate your life at that stage. And I just said, maybe this is it. Maybe this is what it's supposed to be like. Postmenopausal, low metabolism. Maybe this is the body that I'm going to have, and I just need to be happy with it. At least I feel better, and just go on with it. This is it. And shortly after that, like within a week, so talk about perfect timing, I had a friend of mine contact me and offer me an opportunity to get into a 5-day clean eating group, clean eating challenge. And I never really heard of such a thing. I really didn't understand what clean eating was all about. But I said, you know what, for 5 days, I think I'm going to try this because I'm sort of out of all other options. I really didn't know what to do. And so I did the 5-day clean eating challenge. And I wouldn't say I lost a lot of weight doing it. I maybe lost a little bit, but I couldn't believe how good I felt. So it was like the first thing I did that was really making a difference. Like it really made me feel better and felt different. My mind was clear and more focused, and it was good. So the next thing I did after I did the clean eating challenge is I was offered to join a full fitness program where I was going to really do this program all out, 100%, do exactly what they tell me for 21 days. I was ready to do it. Continue the clean eating, but have more of an eating program to work with, full fitness program, online support group, nutritional support, everything. I just said I'm all in. I'm going to do this. This could work, and so I did it, and that was just a couple months ago. And needless to say, I started losing inches, like significant inches. My work clothes were really getting loose on me. I would still jump on the scale because my numbers were way higher than what should be there for me. And I just still didn't see those pounds coming off very great, but like inches, lots of inches coming off. So my body was responding, and that was getting pretty exciting for me. And I think that 21-day challenge, I might have lost only about 3 pounds, but I think I lost about 5 or 6 inches. So it was crazy how much better I looked, even though the scale wasn't reflecting that. So then we hit Thanksgiving, and I think I gained a pound back or something. I enjoyed Thanksgiving with my family, tried to stay a little conservative with that. But then I decided on the Monday after Thanksgiving, I was going to jump right back into it again. I was going to do that 21-day program one more time, see what happens. And am I glad I did? I could have given up because those pounds didn't come off, but I'm telling you, I just had a feeling. So I started back into the program again, and within 3 to 4 days, I started losing pounds. They were dropping, and I proceeded to lose at that point about 12 pounds, I think up to 8 inches, just within 2 to 3 weeks from that point. And it was life changing. It was unbelievable, and it was happening so quickly at that point. So I'm so glad I didn't give up after that first challenge that I did, just because I was so focused on the scale. But really, I couldn't be focused on the scale because I was feeling so good. So that's where I'm at. That's what led me to where I am now. So within just a few short months, and up to the time I'm making this video, I have now lost 18 pounds and close to 9 inches. And I'm wearing clothes that I didn't even dream I would be wearing again. In fact, some of them I probably was just about ready to give away. And I probably would have given them away if I hadn't found out about this, because I was kind of in that mindset that this is just how it was going to be. And so I'm so glad I didn't give up on that. But that's my fitness journey. That brings me to where I am now. I'm so excited about this program because it really plugs in all the things that you need to make it work. It has the nutrition components to it. It has the vitamin support that you need. It has the support of individuals, accountability on a daily basis, and it has awesome programs. And the neat thing about it is that you can still run. I still love to run. You can do all sorts of things that you like to do from a athletic exercise standpoint. But what it incorporates in is a 30-minute a day awesome and fun workout that you can do on your own at home, and it really works. And I have loved it. And so I've incorporated that around other things that I like to do, and it really works. And so I've been sharing it with everyone, and kind of the reason why this video is being made. So in the future, we'll go into some more details about the specific 21-day program and the 5-day clean eating program. But right now, I couldn't be happier, and I'm ready to help other people accomplish the same thing.